I'm Louise Krikorian, and this is Shaping Our Story, where we meet exemplary leaders who reveal their success to motivate others to thrive. Today we're trying something a little different. After getting your feedback for a shorter show, we're asking just our top 10 questions. Today we're speaking with Kimberli Cummings, an accomplished ceramic artist whose work has been shaped by renowned mentors and international exhibitions. She's a very proud founding member of the Tampa Tour De Clay, and she just retired after 19 years of successful shows and continues to work tirelessly, creating even more custom work. But her passion for pottery didn't begin until she was in her 30s, after she was acting in Los Angeles and working with Fonda and Seymour. Welcome, Kimberli Cummings.
Hi, Louise.
Oh my gosh, what a treat. It's
For
so
me
much
too.
fun to see you. And you're wearing my signature color, blue.
You're wearing mine. It's
That's so funny.
periwinkle.
Oh, there you go. So, I've known you for a while. We've known each other through many different, actually it started with TV and then comedy, and we meet in lots of different areas. But I know you as a ceramic artist, but I also know that your background is working as an actress in Los Angeles. But I'm curious, what is your passion or your greatest interest?
Oh, goodness. Well, I love ceramics. I love acting. I love teaching acting. And I love my animals and my family. My greatest passion is staying connected and connecting people that I care about, people that I believe need to know each other and support each other. That's been forever. I'm the reunion queen, so I love to have reunions to get people together because we're old now. And so many people came to, let's say, our 50th reunion a year and a half ago, Plant High School 50th reunion, that had never been to a reunion because, I just urged people, listen, we have this much time.
Yeah.
So connect with your people, connect with your community. That's my passion. So even in my arts, even in my art collective group, my Stageworks theater group, we stay solidly connected so that we can have that strength and that energy and that passion to connect to others. And that supports the theater, and it's a great domino effect.
Yeah, well, something else that goes along with passion is purpose. So I'm also curious if you agree with the statement. Would you agree that purpose is having a sense of responsibility and then acting with the intention of helping others? And it sounds like the answer to that question for you is yes.
Yes. Right now, my passion in that sense is really saving our community, literally boots on the ground, and doing the right thing, putting my money where my mouth is, where my community's needs are. On a local level, I love that Stageworks, some of my very dear friends started these staged readings many years ago. I think Marion McCullough Flowers, Karen Busing, so many other people, Andrea Graham, Tom Skerritt, I can go on and on, started Back Porch Players, I think, that ended up being a staged reading group. And that benefits unhoused teens in our area, in East Tampa and Ybor City. And oh my God, to see them in the light booth, stage managing, writing, directing, that would never happen without this program in this town. So that excites me.
So the staged readings that you do, and is that once a year? Did you know that I was on the board of Stageworks?
Yes,
For
I
quite
know.
a while, for
Yes,
6 years, and
thank you.
I love the group, and I love what they do for the community. Yeah.
Yay.
Yay. Speaking of the work that you've done, what did you learn from your biggest professional failure?
Mm. Um, whew, I never have talked about it, but I would say that I got into a really hot play, just a three-person cast. And it was the weekend that my movers were bringing everything I owned from Los Angeles to Tampa. And literally that weekend, the movers were at my house, and I was headed to rehearsals, and I should have been off book. And I always was my whole life since I was 8 years old. And I wasn't, but I didn't think it was a big deal. But I lost that role, and it had never happened before or since. And I deserved to have it taken from me. I didn't handle it that well then, but if I think about it now, that led me to say, I will never say yes to something that I can't prepare for properly, fully, that I can't focus on. It made me a lot stronger. It also made me realize that I can't take anything for granted. Just because I knew that I could get my lines, in the next 48 hours to where they needed to be for that day. I mean, I had 4 weeks, but anyway, it was a huge fail throughout my mind and my body, because I felt so damaged, and it just made me better. It did it. It really made me better at everything that I planned to do, wanted to do, wanted to learn to do. I always had that kind of lingering, which just sounds awful. It was kind of awful.
But
um,
it sounds like things don't always come easily to you.
oh God, no, nothing comes easily to me. It's just, it
Well, how
doesn't,
would
but that's so I want to do it because it's
yeah.
not easy. I'm like, hold my beer, okay? Because it's gonna take a minute. But I religiously sign up for these incredible workshops, and it used to be theater workshops, but then it grew into 35 years ago into clay workshops. And I take the workshops that I go, how did they make that?
Mm.
And when I leave, I now know how to make that.
And you
So,
showed how to make it, how to make like your sangria pitcher, which is
oh,
absolutely beautiful. You showed
thank
how to
you.
make that on the WEDU Arts Plus segment that we did.
That
Yeah.
was a tango dancer. The
Well, the
tango
tango
dancer.
dancer, and you also showed how you learned how to make
Oh, the
the
hollow.
handle.
Yes, golly.
Right.
Okay. Wow.
Right. Yeah,
You
that
can
was
have
in
a guy you're holding
2021.
all our
Yeah.
secrets.
Yeah.
Yes, so Hain Bayless was my
Yes.
workshop that I've
Hmm.
taken two times, the exact same workshop. Well, there's no exact, but same workshop with Hain two times, 4 years, 5 years apart. And he taught us how to make these hollow, square, freaking amazing handles
Handles.
that can go on anything. And so, yeah, nothing comes easy, and workshops are expensive. I tried to sign up for a workshop today, I just have to say, and the $350 fee that didn't include housing when you go to Aramon or Pinland are $760 for the workshop, not including room and board and travel. Um, and all the way up to $1,100 for the week, not
Mm.
including everything else. So yeah, it's not cheap to not be good at everything because I have to pay for what I want, and it's worth it. It's really
Hmm.
worth it.
So, what keeps you inspired?
Oh my God. We have an albino, well, I know you know, but we have an albino squirrel, and there are only like
Mhm.
20 in the country. And there are actually two albino squirrels in Tampa. I can't even go there because I just get goosebumps and emotional. But Pearl came to us, April will be 3 years. And I don't know why I named her the second I saw her, or why I took 300 pictures, within 5 minutes, because I thought I'd never see her again. Um, so we see her 3 times a day because she's very smart, and she knows that she gets walnuts that my friend Melissa just brought from Portugal, because we ran out of the walnuts we brought back from Portugal. Yeah.
My goodness.
And our other friends bring mangoes and berries and nuts. And so she's quite costly. So she's our life. She is. Our children left us. I'm sorry, I mean moved. And Pearl didn't leave
Yeah.
us. So
Pearl
she's
the
our
squirrel.
Pearl the Squirrel 2023 on Insta. And we have 3 cats, and they're precious, and they need our love. So we get to just love on them and smash kisses on them. And my husband's amazing. So, I have a pretty precious life right now.
What's your advice for someone starting their own journey, whether it be in working in ceramics or working in the arts? That could include acting, it could include filmmaking.
Sure. Practice, practice, practice is an old saying, and yet it's true today, always. So I believe, as I was just telling you about workshops, there are acting workshops. There are acting classes in St. Pete. I think there might be some in Tampa. Sorry, I don't know that. But there are great people in St. Pete. And Mary Rachel and Eugenie have a class in St. Petersburg right now that is, I think, pretty full. But for acting, I would do that. For clay, City of Tampa has a place. There are places in Ybor City, workshops. I just said they're expensive, but Morian workshop space in St. Pete is incredible. I love it. I go every year, and I do highly recommend calling Val at Morian workshop space.
How do you spell Morian?
Morean.
Okay.
So there's Morian galleries, Morian Gallery on on Central, and then there is, there's so many Morians, so they're all over. But that's why you have to call the workshop space.
Right. And you were also talking about Mary Rachel, so that's Mary Rachel Dudley.
Yeah.
And Eugenie Bondurant.
And they have a film class and etc. So please reach out to them if you're,
and
I don't know about just starting out. Yeah, I don't know about just starting out. Maybe, I don't know that, but I know that people that have some talent, that have had some work on their resume, that's where I would send them.
Okay. And if you lived anywhere, you could just Google that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So finding a good class, and then also finding a mentor to give you feedback.
Yes.
That's important.
That's very challenging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But well, thank you
so
so
much.
Yes, definitely a gift. You need feedback in order to become better.
Yeah.
And what's the best way to learn more about you online?
Oh, just reach out. I love having conversations, and I think I've made it clear that I love connecting with others. So I am Kimberli, that's Kimberli with an L-I, Kimberli Pottery on Insta, and Kimberli Cummings on Facebook, Messenger. And I'm in my home studio. I live in Tampa. My home studio, my clay studio is downstairs. So I'm local.
And you have a website?
KimberliPottery.com.
Yes. Okay. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate your
Louise.
time. Thanks for connecting.
All right. I can't wait to see you. Save the world with me.
Okay. Bye.
Take care. Bye.
Thank you so much for joining us at Shaping Our Story. Thanks to our guest, Kimberli Cummings. Her ability to pivot between her passions of acting, ceramics, and keeping everyone connected is proof that she combines her passion with perseverance. If you enjoyed this week's episode, please leave us a comment to inspire us to thrive. Tell us who you would like us to interview next. Follow Shaping Our Story and share this with a friend who might need a little motivation. See you next time.